that subscribe button, hit that like button and comment so you can get all my notification when I post. And if you're original, welcome back. Why I'm doing this video, I will tell you I don't know, because all my channel is going to do is grow, and all we're going to do is grow and develop. And as I grow, more people are going to come back on this video and watch it. But it's okay, because I love y'all. I love y'all with all my heart. Y'all my family. And yeah, so y'all my family, I'm going to tell y'all something that nobody really else knows. Okay, number one. Now this story is the time that I got diarrhea in school. Yes, I got diarrhea in school. So I live in El Paso, Texas, right? And it's a whole lot of Hispanics and Mexicans that are around me. I go to school with them. So it's this one Mexican tradition dish that's called menudo. And we was trying it for the first time. Now, that's not the dish that gave me diarrhea, because I had some of that yesterday and I just reheated it and had ate some today. It was the barbecue ribs that gave me diarrhea. So we had these barbecue ribs, but they were store-bought. Like, we didn't barbecue them ourselves. They were bought from a store. And then I had some barbecue ribs, and also I had some menudo. So I was eating some barbecue ribs and menudo. I was over there eating it. It was good and everything. It was good. And I went to bed the next day. I woke up and I ran straight. When I tell you I ran straight to the door, I ran straight to the bathroom, and I threw up. And I was like, what is wrong with me? And I don't know what was wrong with me, but I knew it had to be that food I had ate yesterday, because that was the last thing I ate. And then I went to bed. So you know what? I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm gonna go to school, because good old Sha'miah decided that she was gonna go to school. So I was like, you know, I brushed my teeth again, and then I walked to school, because my school, which was Terrace Hill Middle School, it was right down the street from my house. So I decided that I was gonna go to school, and first period. Now, as I walk into school, my stomach starts hurting, but it's not like I gotta throw up or boo-boo or anything. It just started hurting for no reason. So my whole first period, and my first period is upstairs. So I'm walking upstairs, my stomach is irritating me. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to do my work, and I just want to go home. Because I was like, I don't even know why I went to school. My stomach and my head was banging. I mean, they was on third mile. It was boom, 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 boom. So I don't want to talk to nobody. Now, my second period class, which is science, was downstairs, and we had a substitute teacher for this period. So I'm walking in second period, and all I know is like 10 to 20 minutes into the class, I got a boo-boo. All I'm hearing is my stomach is over here doing something that it's just boiling and boiling and boiling. And then I made a second boom, and then some little bit came out. So I was like, ooh. And then I had raised my hand to go to the bathroom. Now, our school, we have arrows. So we have to follow the arrows or we're gonna get in trouble. So it's a bathroom downstairs. So I was walking to the bathroom and it was locked. So right now I'm running my hands over my mouth and my stomach and everything, and my booty cheeks squeezed together, because I'm like, God, please, God, don't let me boo-boo on myself in this school, man. Please don't let me boo-boo on myself. So I have to go back, turn back around, follow the arrows, walk all the way upstairs. And when I walked upstairs, you make a turn, and you make a go straight, and it's two bathrooms right there. I walked down to the girls' bathroom, and it's locked. When I tell you it's locked, it's locked. So right now I'm on an urge of about to boo-boo on myself. So I'm walking by my third period class, which is upstairs, and it's a bathroom. We have a bathroom right next door to our third period class. It was open. I should have known that that's always the bathroom that was open, but I don't know what was going on with my mind. So I walk in, it was nobody in the bathroom. So I was like, yes, it's nobody in this bathroom. I'm about to let it loose. So I get some tissue, I get some soap, I wipe that toilet down real good and clean, because we clean, no corona over here. So then I get some tissue and I put it around the toilet. I pull down my pants and I let it loose, bro. I let it loose. Then after I get done with that, I guess I didn't really have to throw up. I don't know. I just sat down and I boo-booed and everything. Then, I cleaned up everything. My stomach felt better, and she was fine. I cleaned up. I washed my hands real good. Yes, we wash our hands when we come out the bathroom. If you don't, you're nasty. Period.
Boy, if you don't get...
So I washed my hands, I went back down to second period, and by the time I got there, it's like only like 5 more minutes left of class. I don't know, but I was in that bathroom for a minute, a real good minute. So after third period, after second period, my bad. After second period, I go to third period, and nothing's really wrong with me in third period. My stomach just hurt, and it just start back hurting and everything, and I did not want to be bothered and everything. I have some real supportive friends. It was like, Sha'miah, what's wrong? I'm like, nothing's wrong with me. My head hurts, and I just want to go home. My stomach's hurt, and they were just trying to cheer me up, but they already know how I am. When I just don't feel like talking, I don't feel good, just leave me alone, because I'm always talking, I'm always happy, and for me to just like, I don't know, it's just real crazy. So I'm walking down to advisory class, right, 4th period, and that's the math class. I'm walking down to advisory, and the teacher, my math teacher, Miss Cooper, she was standing right there at the door, and everybody was coming in, and I came in. Everybody looked at me like something was wrong with me. They asked me what's wrong. I was like, nothing. I sit down for 5 to 10 seconds, and I had to run, and I run right by the door to the trash can, and I had let it loose. I threw up, and then I had to boo-boo a little bit, and then I was like, my teacher had gave me a pass to go to the nurse. I went to the nurse, and I told the nurse that I got diarrhea, so I cannot go home. And she was like, well, I will have to see. She was like this, Sha'miah, that's your name? I was like, yes, ma'am. And she was like, in order for me to really know that you have diarrhea, so I can give you a slip to go back home and call your parents, I have to see you doo-doo. I was like, what type of... If my teacher just said I threw up, and I'm telling you I have to boo-boo right now, why do you need to look at my boo-boo? Come on, like, let's be realistic here. So, this the thing. So, I throw up. She know that. I throw up again in the toilet. I flush the toilet. Then I sit down and I can't boo-boo. Like, I literally can't boo-boo. Like, nothing. It's just like nothing's happening. So I'm trying to force a little boo-boo. I'm like, I'm trying to force boo-boo to come out of my stomach, and a turd came out. A turd. One little turd. Like, all this time you was out here letting go chicken wings, menudo, barbecue chicken, french fries, donuts. You was letting it loose on everything I was eating throughout that whole week. And now you want one little turd to come out? Like, really? Like, come on, this what we doing here? So I wipe myself, and I don't flush the toilet. She come in, she said, Sha'miah, that's not diarrhea. That's not diarrhea. Bitch, I've been doodling this whole time, and you telling me I can't go home? Go home. That's what you're telling me right now. So she give me some ice. Like, what is ice gonna do? What is ice gonna do? She tell me to put it on my stomach and on my head so it can feel better. So advisory over. I go straight to lunch, and I was like, you know what? Maybe she right. Maybe I just need to eat something, because I really haven't eaten breakfast. I was like, nah, I was not feeling it. I couldn't even drink my water. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna drink my water, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna eat lunch. So I don't know, I think I had some cheese sticks or a hamburger, I don't know. So I was sitting down eating, and I was not feeling it, and I feel like that was the biggest mistake I made, because I went back to 5th period. I was toasted. My math teacher was like, why you didn't go home? She said I couldn't go home because she felt like I didn't have diarrhea, and then we just kept on going by the class. So after 5th period, our gym is outside. Like, we have a separate building, and it's outside. So our gymnasium is outside. So usually when I'm in gym, I'm excited. That's a lie. I don't ever be want to go in the gym. But usually when I change and everything, we go in the locker rooms. Like, I change my clothes and I'm standing up and everything. I'm talking. I'm not doing it today. I decided to open up my locker and I changed my clothes. But I had to sit down for this one because my stomach was hurt, and I don't know what it was. But this time we was outside. So we was gonna play outside on the court and everything. I was like, Coach, can I sit down, because sit down on this one, because I don't feel good. And now you can tell, not only that I don't feel good on the inside, but you can tell I don't look right on the outside either, because the way my whole demeanor was just not right. And we had a substitute teacher for our gym. We had a substitute teacher throughout this whole day. I don't know what was going on. I think they was like testing or something. I don't know. But so I'm like, Coach, can I sit down? He was like, yeah. And I sit down, and it's this one girl who never played. She never played, and she had made me laugh. So I'm over here on the desk, and my stomach hurting. I'm laid down like this, my hand on my face, and I'm just over here not feeling. I feel like I'm about to cry because my stomach's really hurting. I feel like I had 80 different girl periods inside of me. My stomach was really hurting, and she made me laugh, and I sneezed.
Bro, when I tell you, when I said and then boo-boo came out, I honestly felt boo-boo come out, and it was a lot of it. I touched my pants, and I was like, and I was about to cry.
As I touched my pants, and I was about to cry because I just shitted on myself. So I get up, right, and I go to my gym coach. And I was like, Coach, do I got something on my pants? They was like, no. I was like, can I please go to the bathroom? Can I please go to the bathroom? And she gave me the key, and I was running to the bathroom. I was running. So as you know, I go back, I unlock the door, and I go to the bathroom, and I get some soap. I wipe, the toilet down, and I put some, that whole sanitary thing before you sit on the toilet, because you don't know what them little kids, you don't know what them little kids supposed to be at. So I wipe down the toilet and everything, and I pull down my pants, and it was a roll of boo-boo on my. I boo-booed on myself, basically. It was boo-boo inside my drawers. It was boo-boo. So at this point, I don't know what to do. So I just continued to use the bathroom. And when I tell you, I don't know what happened, but it was like an earthquake just went on in my stomach. Because when I tell you, the boo-boo that came out of my stomach, it was like, boom! And it fell in the toilet. And then the water came back up and touched my butt. And then I jumped up because the water was so cold. I was like, look, this water cold. So then I don't know what happened, but that did not feel right. So I sit back down on the toilet and everything. I finish boo-booing. Okay, I get all that, and I take off my drawers, and I get some tissue, wrap it up, then get some napkins. I wrap it up, like I wrap it up. Then I tie it up and everything, and I throw it in the trash. So I don't have no drawers, and my drawers are disgusting. They have boo-boo on them, and I'm like, okay, tell me what you would have did. Like, you would have went the whole school day without drawers on. I mean, with drawers on that's have boo-boo on a line of them. Would you? Like, tell me. So I had nothing else. I had no options. I was just about to go to the nurse, call my parent, and go home. So, I don't know, but I feel like I was probably in that bathroom letting it loose for a good minute, a good hour or something, because they come back in. I'm washing my hands and everything. They come back, oh my god, ew, it stinks in here, it stinks. The gym teacher, my gym coach looking at me like, you nasty, like you ain't had to let it loose like that. I'm sorry, man, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? Hold it? Not over here. About to have my insides messing up. But it was really stinking because the boys, you can hear the boys over there sitting here saying, ew, it stink. She said, girl, you need to go to the nurse. She called me over there, and she was like, girl, you need to go to the nurse. My friends asking me, Sha'miah, who did this? I said, I don't know. I walked in here, and it was smelling like this. I don't know what happened. I ain't about to tell everybody that I had boo-boo. Not over here. So I'm walking to the nurse, and wait, I feel bad for that last case. It was one more class period before. Ooh, I feel bad for them. But anyways, I'm walking to the nurse and everything, and I got a boo-boo again. I was like, so this time I was walking to the nurse, and I had the boo-boo, and I was telling her, she was like, you're back? And I was like, yes. I was like, can I use the bathroom? She was like, yes. And then this time, she honestly had seen that I had diarrhea, and I felt like it was her fault. It was literally this nurse's fault, because if she would have listened to me, and she would have just let me call my parent, like, let me call my dad, like I told her, I wouldn't be in this predicament. But yo, you can sit here and say it's my fault because I should have stayed home. But middle school, Sha'miah just really loved school, and she really just wanted to go to school, and she just really loved school and wanted to be around her friends. And I had the option to stay home. I could have stayed home, but I was like, nah. But I didn't honestly think that it would get this bad, but it did. So I'm calling my dad, and I don't remember his phone number. So I'm looking like, damn, I don't remember his phone number. I I don't know my stepmom phone number. I'm like, dang. So we trying to call their job. We can't get a hold of them at the job. I'm calling the wrong facility. I'm calling every other facility but the right facility to get their number. Can't get in contact. So I had to go into like the little room and I had to sleep. And I tell you, it was the best sleep ever. I mean, that was the best sleep ever. I woke up and I felt like a whole newborn baby, bro. I had me a little Sprite, boop, 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 knocked out. So I get up and everybody, it's the end of school. She called my band teacher and that was all right. And I walked home and that was easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I took a shower, put me on some clean underwear, and that was that. So that's the story time of how I got diarrhea at school. Story number 2. Now this story was back when I lived with my biological mother, and I was around about 10 years old when this story happened. And I'm gonna tell y'all another story that connects to this story. So one time I went to the school, Mackenzie Elementary Middle School in Detroit, Michigan. And it was this one girl, her name was Maya. She was a real pretty girl, and she went with these 2 twins. I think one of them name was Elijah. And they played her like she was nothing. They literally played this girl. And when I tell you, she was crying over there, and I was like, I never cry with dude. I never cry with dude. I never cry with dude. Never in my life. They played you too. They cheated on you, and you gonna take them back. You dumb. Don't ever do that, cause you could be the main one that get played. So okay. So now I'm gonna tell you the story. So it was this one man on the block. I'm gonna call him C. C used to always take us to church, like every Sunday. We used to always go to church. We used to knock on all the kids' doors so we can come on. Let's get on this bus. Let's go to church. You know, that was my favorite thing, going to church. But I don't know. So I had this little boyfriend. I don't know, because I usually was a good kid. I was like, oh, I can't get a boyfriend. I had some options, but I didn't take them because I didn't want none. I'm like that today. I'm not getting a boyfriend in high school. Like, nah, I'm in high school and I'm not dating, no whatsoever. No, I'm focused on I'm having tunnel vision. I'm just on me and my goal and God, period. But back to my story. So I had this little boyfriend. I'm gonna call him JB. So his name was JB, his initials. So, you know, we always talking. I was really excited to see him. And we was sitting on the bus and everything. He was talking, playing, kicking here like we always did, right? And he had a friend named Emby. Now I knew Emby since I was like 6 years old. We was like, I had nothing but love. Still do. Nothing but love for him. That was like my homie. That's the boy that I can like vent to, you know. He was my best friend, and I trusted him, and he just betrayed me. But I'm gonna get to y'all in a minute. So we on the bus, and C got a daughter. Her name S. I'm gonna call her S. So he has a daughter, right? She didn't come over there often, but when she did come over there, you know, we greeted her with nothing but welcomeness. Period. That's what we do. We friendly over here. So I didn't really see anything a big issue of it. Still don't. But so we get to church. The church that we go to is like 2 hours away, and we get inside the church and we sit down in our little rows, and I'm sitting right on the first one, and he's sitting behind me, and he gonna have the nerve to come up here and tell me that he had to break up with me because of his mom didn't like me. And you know what? Probably to this day, I honestly feel like she still don't probably like me. Probably so. She probably don't. That probably was some truth to it a little bit. You know, that was probably some truth. She didn't like me. Back then I wasn't girly. I'm still not that girly, you know. I don't wear makeup. Only wear like lip gloss. I don't put on all that. I'm just not the real girly type. But I'm a girl. You can tell me I'm a girl, and I'm like I like to wear cute clothes and earrings and all that, but the more makeup and everything, the dresses, that really wasn't my style back then. And she probably didn't like me. Probably so. Probably still don't. But that's not the issue. So he told me that his mom don't like me, so he had to break up. Now I'm sitting over there and I'm mad, cause I was like literally like this, crying. I was about to cry, but she was like, "You better not cry in church. You better not cry in church, Sha'miah." So after he tell me that, he go over there to the girl, S. he go over there to S and talk to her and play with her. I'm like, you left me real quick and went with somebody else, didn't you? Then MB, my supposed to be best friend, I'm over here he over here looking at me all pitiful. And he knew what was going on because JB and MB were really close back then. They still are, I think. They were really close. But I felt like since you knew me first and you knew me longer, you should have told me. Like, you ain't. I felt some type of way. I really did. I really felt some type of way about that. And so afterwards, he gets up and he leaves. And I was so hurt by that because I was like, you went over there with them? And I was so mad. I was more mad at MB than I was at everybody because I trusted him so much. Like, that was my homie. Like, he ain't even know that, but I really did look up to that. And that's why my feelings just changed towards him. I was like, I was so mad at him. So afterwards, I'm over there hurt and I'm crying. We get on the bus. We get back on the bus. We about to go home. He don't sit by me. MB don't sit by me. They all over there in their little corner playing. They over there playing with her and I'm over there looking at the window like this. Crying, bitch. I'm over there crying. And then MB gonna toot his head over there and look at me. Like this. Sad and all pitiful. I was like, boy, don't look at me. So I'm over there crying in the window and crying in the window. I'm hurt. When I told you my heart was broken, I ain't never felt like that before. I was like, what is wrong with me? Why do I feel like this? And that was because of a broken heart. Yeah, that's the first time I ever got my heart broken that way. It was the very first time that I got my heart broken. And when I had and when the bus stopped and we made it back home, we all usually, after we'll change our church clothes, we'll go outside and play. But this time, I didn't want to go outside and play. Don't ask me, don't come knocking on my door. Don't do none of that. Because I was not feeling it. So I run off the bus and B looked at me like, oh damn. And I run in the house and I cry on my pillow. I never cried over a dude before. I was like, so this how Maya was feeling? This how she was feeling? I was like, damn. So that's why you should never, girls, don't ever be that girl to judge. And that's why I had to grow within myself as well. And back then, I can say, back then I was a little girl, but I did not know my value. I did not know my worth. I had confidence, but I didn't have a high self-esteem. I had a really low self-esteem. But now, let somebody try me like that, done for, period. Like, no, this is why I don't date right now. And I'm not the type of girl to sit here. I don't like dating a lot of guys. I don't know, I just never been like that. I don't like, guys would like you and all that, but like me, but this because I like me, I don't have to go to the gym and say, oh, I like you too. Like, no, I mean, I don't date a lot of guys because I see some guys, it be just, they ain't here no nothing. They ain't here. I can wait, I got time. We can wait. That's why I said by that tunnel vision. But I feel like, girls, this is a little daily motivation. It's you know your worth. Don't ever let a guy play you like you a bummy. Don't ever let somebody sit here and try to tell you not beautiful because you are. God made you in his own image, so we are all beautiful, period. And don't ever let somebody downplay your self-esteem and try to bring you down to their low vibration. Because we're not meant to have a low vibration, sweetheart. We're meant to be up here. If you want to be down here, you can be down here. But I'm going to be up here. You're going to have to come where I'm at. For real. So don't ever let a guy bring you down. Know your value. Have standards. Have discipline. Don't ever let somebody sit here and play you like you're nothing, because you are. Know your self-worth. And always, when you go into a relationship, always get to know them first. Know where they headed, so you can know what you get into. You can know what their motive about you is. So will I ever probably see him again? Probably not. Will I ever go out with him again? No. That's something that was in the past, and it's in the past for a reason. Now, are we cool? Yeah, because, I don't really hold grudges. We were younger and naive and stupid, and time passed. We all have time to change and grow to our own individuals in Christ and just our purpose and the people who we're meant to be. We're all trying to grow. I grew. I'm not the same Sha'miah as I was in Detroit, Michigan a few years ago. I'm not, and I'm happy for that. And Yes, this is going to be it of my little 2-part story time of telling childhood embarrassing stories. I hope y'all like this video. I hope that y'all learned something, and I want y'all to keep on praying, keep on growing, and keep staying beautiful. Like I say, stay bold, stay beautiful, and never forget to pray. Hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, comment, and like down below. Love y'all.